Yo.
Okay, everyone has Street Fighter 5 beta opinions.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You're doing
How
the
is
beta.
that?
It's great. It just ended an hour ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How you been liking it?
I love it. I love it.
Really?
They took out a lot of the bullshit from 4.
Like what?
Like all the unfair like setup stuff where you'd get knocked down, or you. Well, okay. I don't know how much you want to
Get in depth.
Let me get into it.
Yeah, they know.
Alright.
Do it.
This is a gamer show.
So, when you get like a hard knockdown from like a sweep, you get a hard knockdown and you can only get up after a certain amount of time. And you couldn't quit get up after a sweep. Now you can, so that takes out like a lot of like the metagame with like, it's called like set play, where like you do a hard knockdown on someone, and then you can basically like, you already know like your next setup. Because you know how long it's going to take for that person to get up.
And you just keep juggling them down.
Well, yeah, you know exactly like, okay, it's going to take them this long to get up, I'm going to mount this type of offense, whatever. And they also took out, like, in Street Fighter 4, you can cancel, like, reversals, like shoryukens, you can do the focus attack, the FADC, the focus attack dash cancel. So there's no safety net with shoryukens or any type of reversal now because you can't cancel them. So if you do a shoryuken and you block it, then you get fucked.
Yeah.
In Street Fighter 5.
How do you like the V-trigger stuff?
I like it because you actually can cancel a lot of unsafe moves off of it, but you typically only get one V-trigger per match. So if you do like an unsafe sweep or something, you can cancel the V-trigger into V-trigger, which is awesome. So I really like that. I've been using Ryu so far mostly, but...
Is that who you're running into the most too?
Yeah, it was like Ryu and Ken's mostly so far, but it's beta. Bison is fucking crazy in this game because he walks super slow, but his moveset is completely different. He's not like any Bison.
Really?
Yeah. He walks super slow, but his dash, like he teleports when he dashes, and like when he's in your face, he has like crazy lockdown moves. I liked him. I like Nikali. Karen is fucking annoying. She's gonna be a problem.
That's what people in the chat were just saying.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like over it.
Karen's gonna be a problem. A lot of people are saying Chun-Li is the best character right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But
How's Armika?
She's really good.
Yeah?
She's really good.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
she's fun.
I want to see when people finally get the 9-second taunt off to just do one throw and finish it.
Yeah. And you have to, if she throws down the mic, you have to block it.
Yep.
I had fun with Birdie too. Birdie's really
Really?
Fun too. Yeah, I like Birdie.
That's pretty cool. Brian was on the beta for a while and I checked it out, but like I didn't have much time with it or anything. But
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. The art style I thought is really cool. Street Fighter 4 was like a painting, where you know that the FADC, all that shit was like very like brush sweeps,
stroke,
everything. This game looks like action figures. This game looks
Kinda
like
does, yeah.
those action
Play
figures.
arts guys.
Yeah, they look like play arts action figures that are like very like muscly in
Physical,
pieces,
yeah.
incredibly physical, like almost clay.
Yeah.
So I really like the art style.
I really do too.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
because when
cool.
you use a Birdie, I think it was, that was grotesque.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he
totally
didn't look
disgusting.
real. He didn't look not in a real way. He
Yeah.
just looked like he looked like some kind of weird Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird cast of characters too, because they pulled some from like Alpha, but like, you know, they progressed like a lot of the characters. Like Ken's real different and everything. Like he has like a pretty different moveset, right? Like
He's totally
his
different.
His Tatsumaki, like your Tatsumaki's like totally, it like comes
Totally
down and everything.
Yeah. His heavy one, it arcs around you almost, so you kind of have to combo off it, and then he'll like juggle you with it. Yeah, when they made the characters, they said we want 8 that you already know. Like we want 4 that like you haven't seen for a while, and 4 new ones.
That's really cool. I'm really excited to see how it plays with like Capcom Cup stuff because the prize pool is huge.
Esports.
What is the prize pool? Like, what can you
I think
win?
it's 500K.
Yeah, they're working up towards $1 million.
I'll take it.
But I was at Capcom Cup in San Francisco, the last event for Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And that was like seeing high level play for a game that's been out for so long from so many different guys from all over the world was like so intense. And to watch it come down to like Daigo.
Yeah.
Again, and it's like, oh, of course. Of
I wish he
course.
would have taken it because that would have been.
It would have been so poetic, right?
Yeah, it would have been so poetic.
But yeah, it was really cool. It was really, really cool.
Those same cast of characters are all getting into this beta, and
No, like
ready to
no.
compete with
Like
this.
Street Fighter 4, it ended up with like a huge
Like
roster.
46 characters.
Had a huge roster. Of
Yeah, no, I
characters.
remember that.
But this new one it's completely
16.
Yep.
No, what I'm saying is,
the players?
Daigo and those.
Oh, yeah.
Because esports now is
Gen,
fucking
Infiltration,
getting bigger than
Daigo,
ever.
all
That's
these guys.
That's
are-
the thing is a lot of people like Tokido. He said like this game doesn't have depth. I'm gonna play it, but then I might just go back to 4.
Mhm.
Like some people might say that, but
the money's not there
The
for
money-
anymore.
Yeah, it's moved on. Right?
Capcom isn't doing any more Street Fighter 4 events.
no.
Wow.
The last Capcom
Wow,
Cup,
just pushing the new game.
They're perfecting
yeah,
5 for that reason.
I mean, they said Street Fighter 4, that Capcom Cup was the last Street Fighter 4 event that they're like putting like this money
Wow.
like prize pool for. There might be like smaller things, throughout,
Indie things.
but like 500 grand going to Street Fighter 5 throughout like
Damn.
this year is gonna be, it's giant. I mean,
Yeah.
giant. And that there's just going to be more DLC, more balancing, more.
Fuck yeah.
It's going
And
to
they
be.
already
I'm
said too,
excited.
which is awesome, that this first year they're really not going to do any major balance patches
Oh wow!
because a lot of people talk shit on Mortal Kombat. Is it X or 10?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But they patched that so much
Mhm.
to the point where like it's actually turning players off.
Yeah.
Because you wake up
Yeah.
one day and you're
And
like,
it's
dude, like,
totally
it's
different
not the
character.
same.
my character sucks
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Or,
Now
like,
I can't play. Now when I play Alien versus Jason, I don't know
Yeah.
what all these.
Leatherface is not the
combos are.
same. No.
Yeah, so they said they're not going to do any major balance changes for the first year.
Mhm.
The first DLC character is coming out in March.
Really?
Mhm.
Who is it? Have
They
said?
haven't said yet, but it's probably either going to be Guile or Balrog,
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Because they...
Guile's not in it, default?
No, but
Oh, I
they
didn't
they
know.
included Charlie or Nash.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's real different, completely different. I mean,
Interesting.
Charlie is crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people saying he's one of the best. too.
He's nasty. Like he
Yeah.
has so much pressure, but he can like play like this waiting game. He's a lot of fun to watch.
Is
but-
Blanca in this familiar 8 that they've casted in the new game?
No, it's not.
Hopefully
But,
you'll
but
never-
what's her name from Brazil is there? What's her
Laura.
name? Laura.
Laura, yeah.
Laura is this character. It's this woman from Brazil, but she's got a lot of the same.
Like Blanca-
She's got electricity
Oh,
and all
really?
this stuff.
Sean's sister. From
Oh,
Street Fighter
is that really who it is? Oh, that's cool.
That's what the story is?
Oh, so Sean's gonna end up in this game.
I was the most excited for.
If they're
That'd
putting
be
stuff
so
that's
sick.
related to Sean will be in this game.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
The first, they already know the
Nicole.
characters.
And probably the guy with one arm.
Is that?
Or...
Oh yeah. Yep.
Is Nicole the guy with the dreadlocks?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's you.
Yeah,
You gotta
I'm excited
cosplay
for
it.
that. When
Yeah.
that
Oh,
trailer,
you
You
should
should.
cosplay.
Anime Expo, you should do
when
it.
I saw the trailer for that, I was like, this would be so fucking
need to
easy to
cosplay it.
cosplay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You should do it.
If only I were a cosplayer.
They showed... did any of you guys watch like the story trailer they did for the game?
Yeah.
So in that story trailer, Nash is holding a picture of Guile,
Mhm.
which is Guile in the graphics that the game will look like.
Oh, cool.
He'll
So,
be in it. Yeah.
Well, they already said he's in it, but
Oh.
I think it's safe to
The
presume
DLC,
he's
yeah.
the first
Yeah.
character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's really exciting. This full story mode thing.
Looks
That
cool.
was the only thing that I thought Mortal Kombat has done right in any iteration in like the last probably like decade.
Yeah.
Was this story thing was you're playing as like all these different characters through like a big arc, and it's kind of like you have like these cutscenes and then you play some stuff and then there's more cutscenes and you play some stuff. Hey, yeah, if you just want to play online and you just want to get good at like your shit, that's cool. But
There is
Like-
that story.
yeah, and so I think that's really interesting.
But I feel like that goes for any game, and people forget that. Context is what makes a game good.
100%.
And they keep even screwing that up with Halo. It's like, well, this one, we're really focusing on the multiplayer, and then and the single player has nothing there, and it's like, you need this worldly context to make even the multiplayer that much better. Like
Yep.
you need that to make any game good. And so,
It gives you something to think about while you're playing. the
yeah,
game.
and it may not be the main important thing. It may not be the main thing, but you got to have it. You can't not have it.
Yep.
And so I love that Street Fighter 5 is gonna.
And they already said with Street Fighter 5 too is you're only. I know a lot of people are saying Street Fighter. I see Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition Turbo, all these jokes, but they've already said one disc. Everything's gonna be DLC. They're not gonna release Super.
Really?
Yeah, they're not gonna
Wow.
release.
So it's all just
Super-
going to be patched through.
It's just gonna keep
Wow.
going. Yeah, it's just gonna keep going.
That's pretty intense.
So you
Is it
buy it.
Is it PlayStation?
PlayStation and PC only.
Wow, that's
No,
huge. That's really big.
No X cock. Sorry.